We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello students, hope you are all well at your home. In this video I am going to discuss a topic that is related with production technology subject, that is of 6th sem mechanical engineering. Now here the chapter name is press tools, right? Now today we are going to discuss a small topic that is about bending allowance. We will be understanding what is bending allowance and we will be solving one example based on this bending allowance, right? Now here this bending allowance is related with press tools because whenever we are working on press machine, you all know that when we are working on press machine the workpiece will be of sheet metal, right? So the sheet metal will be having thickness less than 6 mm, right? So whenever we are going for some bending operation on press machine, say it may be V bending, U bending, bending at 90 degree, whatever type of bending we are carrying out, then this bending allowance you need to take care of, right? Because of this bending allowance the final product will be having some different dimensions. If we do not take care about this bending allowance, the dimension of final product will be different. So this is very important aspect in bending operation, right? Now you all know that bending is one kind of forming operation that is carried out on a press machine. So to understand it better, let us consider this figure. Here what I have done is we have bent one flat sheet of a sheet metal to a 90 degree workpiece, right? So this is our final workpiece that is of 90 degree and we have bent it to 90 degree with the use of a die, right? So when a sheet metal is put through some cold forming process of bending, the metal on the outside is stretched while the inside is crushed, right? So here as you can see, whenever you are bending this sheet, then the outer portion, this portion will be get stretched and this portion will be in crushing action, right? So because of that you will be getting this part that is bent up to certain angle, right? So when this happens you can get some small extra amount of length of part. So here if you want to give the definition, the bend allowance is nothing but the arc length of the bend as measured along the neutral axis of the material you are using. So here this is the total thickness of our sheet metal and on that thickness there will be a line in between that material that is called as a neutral axis. This line, as you can see, this is nothing but a neutral axis. So the length that we calculate on this neutral axis along that bent part, that is called as bending allowance. Not outside part, not inner side part, but the bend that takes place on this neutral axis, that is called as our bending allowance. So this bending allowance defines the material you will need to add to the actual leg length so that the final dimensions are correct. Because as you know, you can see here this leg, this is called as leg, that is our flat part, right? This is our flat part, right? So if we do not consider this bending allowance, this leg will be somewhat lesser than actual value, right? So if we want the actual final correct dimension, then what you need to do is you need to add some material to the length before bending operation, right? So that adding of material will be of value of this bending allowance, right? So this much amount material will be required to add, so that after bending the final product will be a correct length, right? That is our bending allowance, right? Hope you are understanding that. Again I am repeating, when we are bending the sheet metal, then the outer portion will be in stretching and inner portion will be crushed, right? So that bent portion is considered as bending allowance on the neutral axis length, right? And this much amount of material you need to take extra, so that the final material will be getting to correct length, that is bending allowance. Now here I have given some examples. You can see this on this sheet. This sheet is bent at certain angle, right? On here this portion you can see at bending, that is called as bending allowance, right? This much amount of arc length is called as bending allowance. Here also, if you want to see on 3D, then here this is our material thickness, and it is bent to a certain bent angle as described here. And here if you measure that on the neutral axis, then this arc length will be called as bending allowance, right? So that is simple explanation of bending allowance. Now here if you want to calculate numerical based on that bending allowance, then you need to take care of some nomenclatures. So here consider this figure. This is a sheet metal that was initially like this, straight, flat, having a thickness of small t, and it is bent at certain angle. Say here it is around 90 angle. So that angle we may call it as alpha, right? Here I have shown that angle is called as alpha, and the inside radius, that is called as r. Inside radius of bending, that is called as r, right? And the bending allowance as shown in the figure, that is the arc length on this neutral axis, that is our bending allowance. So here if we want to get the formula goes like this: bending allowance is equal to, here this is the formula, alpha into r plus kt, right? And the unit of this bending allowance will be in mm. Now here what is alpha? I have just said that the alpha is the bent angle. This is our alpha, up to which angle we have bent the sheet metal, that is our alpha. Then r is the inside radius or bend radius. Here it is, that is inside radius, that is called as r. Then one thing you need to focus, that this alpha is in radian, right? This alpha will be in radian. Then k, what is k here? That is a stretch factor. There is one kind of constant, right? This k has two values, 0.33 and 0.5. So based on two conditions we need to select the correct value. If the bend radius r is less than 2 times the thickness, then you need to take the k as 0.33. But if the r is greater than 2 times thickness, then you need to take k as 0.5, right? And t is the thickness of the workpiece. This is the thickness of the sheet metal, right? So this is the formula you need to consider when you want to calculate the bending allowance, right? So let us see one example based on this. Here what you are given is calculate the length, calculate the required bend allowance for a mild steel sheet with 20 mm wide and 4 mm thick to be bent at 60 degree at bend radius of 10 mm, right? So you need to find out the bending allowance. Now let us consider the figure here. What you are given is, you are given the thickness 4 mm, 60 degree angle and 10 mm radius, right? So here this is the simple figure that I have already explained, that this is the angle, this is the bend radius, this is the neutral axis on which we are calculating the bending allowance, and this is the thickness. So if you want to describe the given data, what you are given is thickness of the material, that is 4 mm. This is our 4 mm thickness. Then k, stretch factor. Now which value we need to take, 0.33 or 0.5? So for that we need to check these two conditions. Here r is given as 10 mm. R is given as 10 mm. And if you multiply 2 into thickness, that is 8 mm. 4 into 2, that is 8 mm. So here 10 is greater than 2 times thickness, means r is greater than 2t. So we need to take this value, right? R is greater than 2t. So we will be taking k as 0.5. So I have written is k stretch factor is equal to 0.5. Then bending angle you are given as 60 degree. Now this is in degrees, so you need to convert into radians. So 60 degree is equal to 60 into pi by 180 radian. That is the conversion. And band radius is 10 mm. Now if we put these all value in the formula, that is alpha into r plus kt, then alpha is 60 into pi by 180 radian, then r is 10 mm, then k is, we have opted for 0.5 because r is greater than 2t, and into t is the thickness, that is 4 mm. Now whatever the answer you are getting, you can just calculate this on your own and get the answer of this calculation. This answer will be nothing but the bending allowance. Means this much mm of material you need to take extra or add to the sheet metal, so that the final component that you are getting after bending will be of correct size, so that on the flat portion you will get the correct dimensions, right? So that is the formula for finding the bending allowance, right? So this was all about bending allowance on sheet metal when you are performing bending operation. That is one kind of forming operation on a press machine, right? Thank you for listening.